Hey folks, Shawn over at the Annuity Expert. Hey, in today's video, I'm going to show you the quickest way to get duped online when shopping for annuities. Okay, so let's just say you've been pitched an annuity by at some dinner seminar, or a financial advisor's pitched you it, or maybe you've gotten a mailer, or you've seen something on television or radio, and you're starting to do your research for annuities. And it becomes a case of you don't know what you don't know, and you're trying to avoid any sort of pitfalls in just giving your information out to the wrong person. Okay, so today we're going to run an exercise of how to appropriately shop for an annuity. So let's just say you go to Google and you go best annuities, and then you're going to go here, and you're going to see these ads. Okay, I'm going to tell you what to look for and what not to look for. All right, so Canvas Annuity, that's a legitimate company. They're very, very tiny. Like, they have like 13 employees. So it's one of those risk things that you're going to take by gambling on a 13 employee company, as compared to a several thousand person company. But this is legitimate. So, hey, earn up to 6.1 fixed rate. They're going to offer that to you. Fisher Investments, their strategy is to invoke fear tactics as their marketing strategy. So what they want you to make you feel is like, oh, annuities are bad things, and you need to come talk to us right away. Here's the reality. I've gotten their marketing materials. They're just trying to get your personal financial information so that they can get you in the door and cross-sell you investments. So being in the market, them managing your portfolio, they may or may not recommend annuities, but their main shtick is to, hey, we're going to scare you with annuities being bad or some sort of negative messaging to get you to have them manage your money. Not to me, in my professional opinion of 18 years of being in the annuity world, I find this nefarious and negative. You shouldn't scare people, is what I'm telling you. You shouldn't scare people and not tell them why, without having to require you to put in your personal information. So Annuity Association here, these guys, huge red flag, 9.6 annual returns. This is to get you to click on their information, and then they sell your information to a financial advisor, insurance agent, or just, and the problem with that is, and we'll talk about some of these other vendors out there, is a lot of these guys are trying to do one of two things. They're either legitimate and they're trying to get you to buy their product. Canvas Annuity is legitimate. Fidelity Investments is legitimate. They're trying to get you to come in and have their Fidelity agents get you to manage their money in the market and also sell you an annuity. Legitimate. Selling based on fear, not legitimate. Fisher Investments is legitimate, in my opinion, not ethical. Like, you shouldn't, in the finance world, you shouldn't be sold on fear tactics, right? So there's that. Annuity Association, these guys are trying to give you a teaser rate, which is either an income rider fictitious rate, or it's a overly illustrated rate of return. And I can tell you, 18 years doing this, there's no fixed or fixed index annuity that's going to give you 9.60% returns spread out over the entirety of the contract. And if they're using illustrated returns based on the last 10 years, that would be assuming that the next 10 years are going to be a duplicate or better than the last 10 years. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think the market's going to repeat what it did the last 10 years. Okay. So this is what's called a teaser rate. They're just trying to get your information to sell to a buyer that will buy your information from you. So if you're okay with having your information sold to a unvetted random agent or advisor, then, man, by all means, go for it. If you go down annuity.org, these guys, little to no experience in annuities. This is one of these digital marketing SEO firms that basically will publish information to get you to basically put your information in, and then they sell it to advisors, and they typically don't have anything really to do with the sale of the annuity. So it's one of these items again where you are giving your information. They don't necessarily sell the annuities, but they split the application with random insurance agents, financial professionals, financial advisors, and then they make a comp off of a part of that commission. Blueprint Income, these guys, they got bought out by MassMutual. MassMutual, I believe, is they have some experience. They don't have extensive experience. I would say that they have low experience in terms of the annuity world. MassMutual investigation. I think this is happening now. Right now regulators are investigating MassMutual's accounting. Here's what I'm telling you. They're under investigation right now with the SEC. Don't know if that's a good thing. Can't comment on it outside of, hey, if the SEC is going out there and investigating a major insurance company, they own Blueprint Income, and you could be set up for a situation where it's a big I don't know, okay? Plan Easy, another one of these like new guys that are they got in the game, little to no experience. You keep going down, CNBC, these guys, and money.com, they're trying to advertise you, get your information, sell it to other people. Immediateannuities.com, legitimate. My Annuity Store, legitimate. Us, the Annuity Expert, legitimate. Matador Insurance, don't know much about. Reddit, obviously. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to look for. Let me say this in a very straightforward way. If it sounds too good to be true, probably is too good to be true. It's probably something you should avoid, right? Trying to think what else. Allianz Life. Let's go annuity rates here. Okay, highest paying money.com, highest paying annuities, best annuity seat. This is a company paying money.com to advertise, and then they collect your information and they sell it to an unvetted financial professional, and it's typically your personal information, your name, your date of birth. They typically want to know how much money you have to invest, what you're looking to accomplish. And that's really a preference thing. If you're okay with it, great. If you're not okay with it, I would avoid. Charles Schwab, New York Life, legitimate. Basically just American Council of Gift Annuities. I don't know anything about them. Navy Mutual, Woodman, TSP. These are all legitimate here. So that is the quickest way to do that online. If you end up talking to somebody, ask them if the person that you immediately speak to is the person you're going to be buying the annuity from. If it is not, then you've entered into a situation where you're dealing with somebody that is trying to sell your information to a random financial professional. If you got any questions about that, you can always come over to our website, The Annuity Expert. We've got 18 years of experience. Everybody works in-house with us. We're all licensed financial professionals. And we're going to give you the answers without having to put in your personal finance information, at least until you're ready to, you're comfortable, you're warm and fuzzy about moving forward in the annuity process. And we'll be able to give you free quotes, no obligation, no cost to you, and no pressure. So I hope this helped in your online shopping for annuities. If you've got any questions, shoot us an email or come visit us and chat with us, and we'll answer them to the best of our ability. And we'll catch you on the next video. See ya.